The NBA is finally back, and new season means new ways to get into the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite player and prop bets you can make on DraftKings, home of the NBA player props. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something as simple as picking your team to win. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and place your bet. First time new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Take it to the rack with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's Money Moves for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us after the Vikings get back on the winning track, stop their two-game losing streak, 21-13 winners over the Indianapolis Colts. Go to 6-2, stay right behind the Detroit Lions, who also won. Thank you for joining us for Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite 85. He's a Liberty City's own Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, the legendary Chad Ochocinco Johnson, but you can just call him Ocho. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button and do us a big favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And we thank you guys, those that have signed up, those that have retweeted us, guys that have watched us and listened to us. We greatly appreciate your support, and we appreciate your continued support. Go check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. And if you can't find it in a city or a state near you, you can order it just in time for the holidays. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's right around the corner. And we guarantee you we can have it to you for the holidays. So thank you again for your support. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release dropped last week. We dropped I Was Hell When I Was Well. I'll lie for you before I lie to you t-shirts. We have the black Nightcap hoodies, and by popular demand, the Stay With Me Now hoodies. You guys requested that, so we put Stay With Me Now on the back of a hoodie. And, of course, our best sellers are the Unc Ocho tees, and you guys requested that we do it in black. We listened, and we now have it in black. We dropped that on Friday. Quantities are limited, so make sure you go grab yours while supplies last. Ocho, let's get right into it. The Minnesota Vikings stopped their two-game losing streak by a score of 21-13 over the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts went with Joe Flacco. They benched Anthony Richardson. Sam Darnold was 28 of 34, 290, 3 touchdowns. He had 2 interceptions and a fumble. Justin Jefferson continued his hot streak, 7 for $137. Jordan Addison made a great one-handed catch as they pull away and hold on to win 21-13 over the Indianapolis Colts to keep them somewhat connected to the Detroit Lions. Colts produced their worst offensive performance of the year. Tonight, the Colts had the Colts offense had 6 points, their lowest output of the year. 0 red zone drive, the lowest output of the year. 13 first downs, lowest output of the year. 227 total yards, lowest output of the year. Ocho, watching this game, what did you like about what Minnesota was able to do to get back into the win column?
Listen, to get back into the win column, they need to give the game ball to Brian Flores. All defense. They played extremely well all 4 quarters. They played all 3 phases of the game extremely well. Sacking Joe Flacco, causing turnovers, interceptions. And hell, the Colts didn't give themselves a chance actually with the turnover that they had. And they picked the worst opportune time to have an inefficient offense against arguably one of the better teams in the NFC. And really, the defense smothered. So Brian Flores, I would like to give him the credit for the win tonight, even though offensively they did what they needed to do as far as scoring points. But that defense was was really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, you know one thing. When you play the Vikings, they're a pressure defense. They're going to heat you up.
Yeah.
Brian Flores is going to heat you up now. So you better,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, you better do it suddenly. You better do it in a hurry because you're not going to have a whole lot of time because he's coming with the pressure package. He believes in his back end. He believes they can hold up, and he believes he can get to you before you get to them. And so that's the number one thing that I've noticed that the games that I've watched them play, and for the most part, they've had a lot of games that's been televised. If you can't, excuse me, if you can't handle their pressure, you can't deal with their defense. Now, the problem is if Sam Darnold can. Now, when you play Detroit, you turn the ball over 3 times, they're going to blow you out.
Easily.
I'm just telling you, you played the Lions and you turned that ball over early like they did, Ocho. That game is over by the halftime.
Yeah, well, definitely. Most definitely. That's probably 17 points. I see them. If you turn it over 3, they scoring 2 off of that in the field goal.
Because remember they got a pick 6. So you see, even Indy turned their offensive possession because the last thing you wanted to happen is a team score when you got the ball. It's hard enough, you know what I'm saying, Ocho? It's hard enough to keep them out of the end zone, especially these high-powered offenses. The Ravens, the Lions, even though Kansas City hadn't got on track, we know they have the potential to be explosive. You let them score when you got the ball, and you catch hell stopping them when they have the ball, you're asking for problems. But I thought
put you behind.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it put you behind the 8 ball completely, and you got to do that much more offensively, and damn, they got to play perfect football if you allow them to score on defense.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Joe Flacco could never seem to get into a rhythm. He was 16 of 27, 179, 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times. The biggest issue was their inability to run the football because in order to slow some of that pressure down, you're going to have to run the football to make them think about something other than your quarterback. And as long as as long as they're teeing off on your quarterback and they're not respecting your run, it's going to be a very difficult evening, especially on the road. And that crowd get to rocking. It's hard. You see, they got a couple of false start penalties, Ocho, and so you needed some resemblance of a run game to try to slow that pressure front of the Vikings down. Jonathan Taylor, 13 for 48. So they had 19 carries for 68 yards. That's not nearly enough. Slightly over 3 yards a carry. That's not nearly enough, Ocho. No, it won't. It won't. So the Vikings stopped the bleeding of their 2-game losing streak. They moved to 6-2, 21-13 winners over the Indianapolis Colts, who falls to 4-5. The Falcons defeats the Cowboys 27-21.
Oh, man.
Dak injures his hamstring late in the third quarter. Cameras caught Dak on the sideline saying, "We effing suck." Jerry confirms James Slater's report about Zeke. Jerry says they are buyers at the deadline. Before we talk about this game, I am glad Jerry confirmed what James Slater said because my partner would not have believed that Zeke missed meetings, that Zeke was late. Because now one thing, I know James Slater. When she says something about the Cowboys, whatever money you got, you go put it on the bank and say that's absolute the gospel. If she says something about, if James Slater says anything about the Cowboys, take it to the bank. Ocho, what's my favorite saying?
Shit, hell, which one?
You
got a lot of them.
You never accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss. Now, you believe the previous 8 years that Zeke Elliott has never missed a meeting, has never been late to a meeting. Do you believe he has or he hasn't?
In 8 years, I'm sure he's been late or maybe missed. It happens to us.
And guess what happened? When they was going 12-5 and 13-3, you see what Jerry tolerated? You see what he accepted?
Yes,
now what happens when you don't? He's doing the exact same thing in a win. That's why you don't accept it. You see? Now you see what I'm talking about, Ocho. Now it crystallizes itself for you. You never accept. People accept that. And a lot of times we hear people say, oh, but they won. No, you're trying to set a standard. You're trying to let everybody know this is what is accepted of you. Not accepted. This is what is demanded of you. And because we won, I will not tolerate lateness. That's the one thing I love about Mike. We didn't play that. If you had a weight, you made weight. Even if you won the game, Mike was going to take however many pounds you was over. It cost you $50, and it was double the next time you was overweight. And that came out your check, whether we won the game or we lost the game. Now, back to this. Dak injured his hamstring. But they were looking terrible before Dak injured his hamstrings, Ocho. Yeah. The Cowboys are bad. They are. They're a bad team. And it took Dak. It took, what game is this for the Cowboys? So it took 8 weeks for Dak to realize what the hell I do in 2. They suck.
Hey, I mean, he's frustrated, Unc. He's frustrated. It doesn't seem like they can catch rhythm. They can't catch fire. They
suck. They can't get any when you suck, that's what happens.
Yeah. I listen. I totally understand. But even though they suck, you know who's gonna dominate the headlines? You know who's gonna dominate sports talk? The Dallas Cowboys. Whether they're winning or they're losing, whether they suck or whether they don't, they're still going to dominate tomorrow morning. They're gonna dominate Tuesday morning. They're gonna dominate Wednesday morning and the remainder of the week. I'm not sure if it can be fixed.
No.
I listened to Jerry Jones again, back in front of the camera, back in front of the mic after the game. What does he say? He still believes in his team. He still believes in the players in the locker room.
I don't think he has any choice, Ocho, but to say that, considering that he's the owner. And now he's talking about they're going to be buyers at the trade deadline. So you weren't buyers in free agency.
Whoa. Buyers for who?
I don't know.
What he talk about making trades. Is he serious or he just
all I can do is go by what he said. This is what he said, Ocho.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out. So in the off season, when you can really shape your team, you bring our guys, offensive, defensive guys in that you can build. It's like, okay, this is what they do. This is what we have. You don't do that.
Right.
Now hold on. What is their record? 4-5? What's Cowboys record?
4-6. No, 4-5. 4-5.
So they're 4-5. So now at 4-5, you got the Washington, they're 3-5.
Oh, that's
3-5. You got the Commanders in a commanding position. What are the Commanders? 72, 73? They're 72. You got the Eagles starting to catch rhythm. And now you're gonna talk about you gonna buy what? Y'all buy what going, if you get a head start on some great prices in Jamaica and Cancun. Cabo.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a question now. Now, this is only the first half of the season. Now, we still haven't even gotten to the back half of the season. So are you basically saying that the Cowboys season
So what have you seen to make you think the Cowboys can do anything?
Listen. Any given Sunday.
What have you seen?
No, I haven't seen anything.
So why would you?
I haven't seen anything, but I'm just asking you, based on your expertise and your experience playing a game, just as I have.
Yeah, so
you think their season
give me the next 4 games for the Cowboys, and I want you to answer your own question because I don't want to answer it for you.
All right, talk to me.
They got the Eagles next week.
Okay.
Eagles, Texans, Commanders. Of those 3 games, how many of the Cowboys winning?
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper it.
Yeah. It ain't looking good for the home team.
Damn.
That's why I said if you go ahead and start now. I mean, hold on. Let's see. It's November, so December, January, season be over.
Right.
Man, I'm sure you can get a great deal on the Airbnb in Jamaica, Cancun, Turks and Caicos.
Use Priceline.
And tickets because you booking them so far in advance. Ain't no telling.
Right.
Man, them tickets probably lower than whale poop.
Whale what?
Poop. You know, whale poop at the bottom of the sea. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? You can't get no lower than that.
Yeah, man. I feel bad, man. I feel bad for Cowboy fans.
I don't.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the Cowboy fans that invest in the team, invest in tickets, go to the games, that are sold a dream every season. Every season they're sold a dream.
Ocho, why would I change up my product if I can sell this to the Cowboys fan for $1,000 every week, every year? Why would I sell something different? I would be a fool. A D fool.
Right.
I come to the Cowboys fan, $1,000. I'll take it. And I'm going to do this
Right.
every year for 17, 18 weeks for 28 years. And you talk about change up my approach. I wish I might.
Damn, man. And you don't feel bad for the players a little bit?
No. But hold on. How we go from Dak said he hadn't lost it? I remember last week, Dak stood up there and said he hadn't lost any confidence. He know nobody in that locker room had lost confidence. And he on the sidelines this week talking about we suck.
Yeah. That's based on circumstance, situational issues right now.
When you was losing, did you lose confidence in Ochocinco? Did you say Ocho? Okay, so what? I'm trying to figure it out now. So what about the situation?
Yeah. I had to overcome those situations because I went through a lot of losing. You got to understand, I went through a lot of losing now. But I blocked that out because I still got.
Well, you already knew you came into the season. You already came into the season knowing y'all gonna lose 10, 11 games. So.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. And there was always a shining light. Win or losing, there was always a shining light.
I mean, you gonna get your catch. You gonna get your yards.
Like, listen, it was always a shining light.
But you already know Ocho. Hey, you know what you.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I know what you mean.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to Popeyes expecting to get a burger.
Right.
I know what I'm going to Popeyes for. A lot of times you go to Dairy Queen, I know I'm gonna get me a soft serve ice cream, or I'm gonna get me a peanut butter parfait. I'm gonna get me the Dilly bar. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a Blizzard. I'm gonna get me some type of ice cream when I go to Dairy Queen. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I mean, the Cowboys, they already know, but
hey, you know the NFL funny, man. You know. The NFL is funny. You never know what might happen. Maybe them boys might catch fire. You know, I'm trying to be optimistic. I don't want the Cowboys fans to feel bad. I don't want the players in that locker room to lose confidence in the season. Right. Because if you start thinking Cabo and Jamaica and Bahamas and Turks and all that stuff now, I mean, it's gonna look real bad. It could get ugly, Unc. You still got to play football.
It's gonna look worse than what it looks now.
Hey,
at least they didn't give up 200 yards rushing. They only gave up 100.
See, improvement.
First Cousins only had 5 incompletions. He had 3 touchdowns.
Hey, young boy, young swagging Cousins, swag surfing Cousins.
Oh, he been dealing. First Cousins been dealing.
Yeah.
Mooney had 5 for 88. Bijan Robinson had 7 for 59. Drake London got hurt. I mean, think about it. He was 2 for 27 and he got hurt.
Yeah. What was the extent of his injury?
I don't know. He didn't come back in the game, I don't think. Did he come back in the game?
Dang.
I mean,
I saw CD Lamb had an AC sprain in the shoulder, a little AC sprain.
Yep. Your CD came back in the game, though. CD played.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's going to be straight.
Yeah.
Damn.
But no, the Cowboys, like I said, I just also on Friday, Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said running back by committee approach was definitely not the preferred method, but we feel that's the best way to utilize the guys we got. See, that was a subtle shot at Jerry. I would prefer one running back, but Jerry wanted to do it by committee. And so I just got to try to make, these are the ingredients that he gave me. So he gave me cow poop, chicken poop, and hog poop. So this is the soup that I got to make. Ish soup. That's all he said. That's what I did. I don't know what you took from that, but that's what I took from that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I understand the underlying context of what they mean. But hey, listen, there was somebody that was there and that was available that I think that could have made a difference. He could have helped. But right now he's with the Ravens having another historic season.
Over 1,000 yards.
In week 9.
He's the first guy since Jim Brown in 63 Ocho to lead in rush yards, carries, touchdowns, yards per carry.
Yeah. But we couldn't afford him. What are we doing?
Jerry says there are buyers at the deadline. What you buying?
Who gonna buy it? What are you selling?
They are buyers. They're looking to acquire. They're not selling off. They're looking to acquire. We're going to purchase something.
Okay, well, what do you think? Now, if you're thinking about a scenario, Cowboys fans, if you're in the chat, and Jerry Jones said there are buyers, what position are we thinking about trading for or acquiring? Where do they need help most?
Well, they can't do that. They need a left tackle because he gets 2 penalties a game. They need another receiver to go opposite of CD. They need a running back. Probably need some D lineman, linebacker, corner. Oh, damn near whole new team.
This ain't no video game. You acting like this Madden
They
Ultimate
3 and
Team.
5. So if you 3 and 5, you need a lot of ish.
Yeah, but there's only so much you can do. Only so much you can do, especially
you
in
asked me
season.
what they needed. I just told you what they needed. I ain't say they gonna get it.
I mean within reason.
Well, they ain't gonna get nothing.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna get nothing that's gonna change the season. I know that.
No, absolutely not.
It is what it is.
James Slater tweeted, Ezekiel Elliott is a healthy scratch today. For the first of his career, according to a number of sources, Elliott has been distracted all season. Aside from his habitual tardiness, he's missed 3 team meetings, with Friday's meeting the final straw. Both parties decided it was best he didn't make the trip to Atlanta. Dalvin Cook, Rico Dowdell will be expected to carry the load this afternoon. They're like, nah, bro, we're not going to take you down to the 8 and then have you at Magic.
Right.
No. We're not going to do that. You go to sit this one down. See, her visual, let that sink in. You losing, and he's still showing up late. He missing meetings. So this tells me that he did this when they were winning. But see, when you accept things in a win, now what's the difference, Ocho? Let me ask you a question. True.
Yes, sir.
If they're winning and he's still showing up late and he's still missing meetings, do you think he's a healthy scratch today? Yes or no?
No, sir. No, sir. Because when you're winning like this and you're an intricate part of the offense, your leash is a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're losing and everything is magnified, and then you're not that centerpiece or center stone to what makes that offense go. Oh yeah, you're expendable. We can afford to leave you home. We can afford to leave you home. We'll take that chance.
You mean centerpiece and cornerstone?
That's what I said, ain't it?
He said center stone.
I
He said center stone. That's an engagement ring, center stone.
Right. You see where my mind at?
Man, let's move this conversation right. This man on some bull job early tonight. Hold on. We 22 minutes into the show and he on some bull job.
I know. I'm just saying. You see where my mind at, man. You know.
No.
But damn,
ain't nobody said they're losing because of Zeke. But why would you give them a reason to deactivate you?
Right.
That's my point. See, y'all missing. See, a lot of times fans miss the entire point. Well, Zeke's not the reason they're losing. Is he the reason they're winning? In the case, why would you, if you knew they're having, first of all, Ocho, normally the first people to go when jobs are having cutbacks is the people that are routinely late. It's easy to get rid of those guys. See, it's easy to deactivate a guy that's being late and not showing up for meetings. That's easy to do. I got to make your job hard. That's what the coach used to tell me, say, son, look here, don't cut yourself. Let us do that. Know what you're supposed to do. Do it to the best of your ability and let the chips fall where they may. How many more years Zeke think he got in this league with these kinds of numbers? Why would you do that? Now, think about what's being reported. Now, everybody know. Why would you do that, Ocho? Yeah, something of this magnitude that's going to be able to get out. Now, everybody's seeing your numbers go here, 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 and here, and here, and here. You're approaching 30. You're averaging 3 yards a carry, and you're late and you're tardy. What value is that to any team in the NFL, Ocho? You're about to be 30, you're averaging 3 yards a carry, and you're late and you miss meetings. Where is the value?
Damn, man. Hey, he got to go. He got to go talk with us. Shit, he can't talk to Mike. He can't talk to Jerry, because Jerry got to sign off on that. So
what is he talking about? The report said he's been distracted all year. Distracted by what?
What? That's what I would get ready to ask you. Distracted by what? Especially during football season, unless it's family issues or something going on at home. We don't know what's personal issues or what it might be. But to be late, 2 or 3 times, to miss a Friday meeting, yeah, something is going on. What that may be,
I have no idea, Ocho. I have not.
Sure.
I have no zilch idea.
Yeah.
Listen,
you gotta fix it.
That's
though.
him.
You gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. Second half of the season, you gotta be on time and do everything you can to contribute. To try and turn this thing around. Try.
But see, that's why it's so hard to turn your season around when you're losing. Because you have this type of attitude, this type of behavior. And when you don't have a standard, you don't have an ethos, you don't have a code, you don't have a foundation, something that everybody lives by, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard. Because pretty soon, Ocho, people start to splinter. And everybody start doing their own things. And then instead of 1 or 2 being late, now you got 3 or 4. Now you got 4 or 5. Yeah. Now you got 5 or 6. And you got guys dragging ass here and there. That's why you need veteran leadership. That's why you need to have a standard in which players are forced to adhere to. Right. And when they don't, there have to be consequences. See, that there has to be rules. There have to be rules that we have to abide by. There's a reason why we have speed limit. There's a reason why we have traffic. There's a reason why we have laws. Because if we didn't, we'd have lawlessness. Right. Same thing with football players. Even grown men that should know better, given a choice to do right or wrong, and there's no one there to hold you accountable for the wrong, more times than not, more people will do wrong. And I'm not talking about just the most egregious of offenses. I'm talking about whatever, late for meetings, missing meetings, speeding, littering, whatever the case may be. If there's no one there to hold you accountable for the wrong, more times than not, people will choose to do wrong.
Yeah. If you can get away with it, yeah.
That's discipline. See, that's what discipline. See, discipline requires you to do your best when no one's watching.
Watching. I like that. Hey, that's a good one right there.
That's why the off season is so important. When there's no cameras around, when there's no other, it's just you and the track. It's you and the weight room. It's you and the dinner table. That's it.
Hold on now.
That's the discipline.
Now you got to run that back. You got to run that back. Discipline requires you. No.
Discipline requires you to do your best when no one else is watching.
That's it. I need that. I got to use that with my kids. Oh, that's a good one right there.
Think about it. When your boss is around and standing over your, when they know the ball's coming, what they do, Ocho? They arrive early.
You on point. Hey, boy, you on point. You are on point. You working. You working because I used to do it in high school. When the teacher wasn't looking, I was goofing off. I knew she was paying attention. Shoot, boy. They ain't play that shit at Harvard.
The Ravens beat the Broncos. Damn.
Oh, the Ravens beat the who?
Broncos.
I hear you. Oh, the Ravens. Matter of fact, if your team lost today, you shouldn't say foot or ball.
My team won today. The Ravens. The Ravens, my team too. Oh, you forgot about that, huh?
Oh, no. That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do. You are a Denver Bronco. If your team lost today, I don't want you to say foot or ball.
You're not finna do this to me. You're not finna do this to me. That's the Super Bowl winning helmet. You're not gonna do that, Ocho.
Time out. No. Now you're not finna do that. How many years did you play in
2
Denver?
and won a Super Bowl?
How many years did you play
Oh,
in
I played
Denver?
12 years in Denver.
You played 12 in
I
Denver.
played 2 in
How
Baltimore.
many? How many you play? How many you played in
2.
Baltimore? You know what? Your main relationship is
Don't
the
you tell me.
Broncos. No. Let me finish. Your main relationship was the Broncos. The goddamn Ravens was your side chick. She don't even
Love her.
count. You are a
Love her.
Bronco. If your team lost today, I don't want you to say foot or
My
ball.
team won today. My team won today.
Child, please. Child, please.
What is this? This ain't no prop. This is an actual helmet. And what is this?
Did you just not hear me? You spent 2 years there, man. You put one foot in.
Anybody for the Ravens?
Soon as you
Do
step
y'all remember
there,
Shannon Sharpe playing for the Ravens? Does anybody remember Shannon Sharpe in that purple and black?
The longevity of your career was in Denver, and y'all got mollywopped.
Whoa, talk about. See, that's the difference between you and I. See, you count time. I make time count. I was there 2 years. That's the only difference between you and I, Ocho.
Hold on. Hey, you think I finna steal that bitch there, boy? That was a good one there, boy. You counting time, I'm making time count.
I was there 2 years. Got me a Super Bowl. Oh, let me go and put you back. Hey, Ocho, let me go and put you back up. Mwah.
Hey, listen. You spent 12 years as a Bronco. You are a Bronco. I told you, your main relationship was the Broncos. Now your side chick, it was the Ravens. You lost today.
I love them.
You love who?
Sometimes side chicks get treated better than home. Now look at him. Sit up in your chair.
Let's talk about the Broncos.
No, we're going to talk about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson completed 16 of 19 pass attempts for 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, and had a perfect quarterback rating, 158.3. Lamar now has 4 career games with a perfect quarterback rating with a minimum of 10 passes. He ties the NFL record held by Ben Roethlisberger, who also has 4 such games. Lamar now has 20 passing touchdowns this season after connecting with Zay Flowers twice, Patrick Ricard once, Flowers was Jackson's favorite target on Sunday, 5 receptions, $127. In winning 6 of their past 7 games, the Ravens have beaten 3 teams with a winning record: the Bills, the Commanders, and the Broncos by a combined score of 106-43. But this is the same Baltimore team that lost to 2 last-place teams. They lost to the Browns and they lost to the Ravens. It comes down to the most criticized Ravens defense. When Baltimore holds teams to 25 or fewer points, the Ravens are 4-0. Ocho?
That's crazy, bro.
They lost to the Ravens and the Browns. They lost to the Raiders and the Browns.
The Raiders and the Browns. You know what's funny? And you see why I was a little optimistic about maybe the Cowboys being able to pull it off, and changing their season around, is because on any given Sunday, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Now, as dominant as the Ravens are, if you're a bet man, if you're a gambler man, when they paid the Raiders, you putting all your money on the Ravens. When they played the Browns, you putting all your money on the Browns. But I don't understand why that happens. Maybe playing down to the competition. Maybe the play calling, like you said, when they played the Browns, they only gave goddamn Derrick Henry the ball 11 times. How many rushes Derrick Henry had?
23 with 2 touchdowns and a $106.
Okay, see, maybe that is the formula.
34. They almost had double the amount of rush attempts as pass attempts. Last week, it was the flip side. Lamar Jackson threw the ball 19 times. Today, they ran it 34 times. That's your recipe.
That's crazy, man.
And because Lamar doesn't need to throw the ball 30-plus times, because he's going to be so efficient, because the gaps that's going to be in the defense, because you can't stop D. Henry with a light box. So he's throwing against man coverage, and when it's zone coverage, they so out of place because they've taken them false steps trying to get down when he fakes the ball into D. Henry's belly.
Yep. Everybody out of position.
Now you out of position. But he's dealing with the ball. He's playing unbelievable. Right now, the MVP is Lamar, is D. Henry, is Jared Goff.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
anybody else in that race that you would throw a name in the box?
Not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
Right. I mean, listen, a blind man can see it. I'm not going to mention a blind man name, but a blind man can see there's a chance that Lamar Jackson can win his third MVP. There's a chance that he can win his third MVP. And man, by God, young bull. I know young bull watch. They be watching too. I know Lamar probably not watching right now, but he gonna see this, boy. You the real deal, boy. Pompano's finest, boy. I salute you. This is coming from a Bengal. It's coming from a Bengal. But I know one thing. You know who they play Thursday night?
Who they play?
Yeah, okay.
I bet they put foots in you. Yeah, I bet they put foots in you.
I bet it's gonna be belt to ass.
I bet they put foots in you.
It's gonna be belt to ass. And that's respectfully to all my Raven fans. I love you. You know how I feel
Baltimore.
I love you.
I got the Ravens.
You won't bet nothing.
Whatever, make it loud on yourself.
I ain't gonna
do me like that. Do me like that.
I ain't gonna take your money.
I'm gonna take my money.
I ain't gonna take your money. And listen, we just talked about what happened when they played the Raiders. We just talked about what happened when they played the Browns. So you think the Bengals finna, after today's game against the Raiders, you think we gonna
talk about I remember what they did last time they was in Cincinnati. Dropped the 41 piece on you.
Hold on. Stay with me now. Did you see Joe Burrow today? I don't mean to jump the gun and get off.
How many yards did he throw for against the Ravens last time?
No, what you talking about last time? We've improved since then.
Your defense haven't. You just played a bad team. Remember how y'all went to Philly? Philly beat y'all 34-17.
Okay. All right.
He threw for 392. He threw for 392 against the Ravens. How many touchdowns? And 5 TDs. And L. Jack got it. He can't beat Lamar. He got one victory against Lamar.
All right. I know that. I know what the record is. I know it. But listen.
Lamar wiping his feet. That's what Lamar do to everybody in the AFC North.
Yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see Thursday.
Well, put something on it.
We'll see Thursday. Huh?
Now he can't hear.
Make it all right. Make it light on yourself then. Make it light on yourself. What you want to do? You call your price.
Better ban.
Who?
A ban. And I ain't talking about FAMU or Grambling or Southern.
What you want to do?
Better ban.
I got what you want to
ban.
All right, bet it. Matter of fact, you know what? Since you're talking, and I got 10 right here, make it 2,000.
Bet it.
Now what? What you want to do? Let's go. Hey, Joe, I told you what Joe Burrow said the last time he was in front of the media. We're going to win 7 of the last 9. And starting in number 1 of that next 9 was the date. And the next win is going to be Thursday.
Ain't happening.
All right. And anybody in the chat that got something to say, you bet it too. Put your side bet down. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all talking about, man? Who they?
They playing too good.
Yeah, they playing real good. And listen, Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, Brother Todd Monken, they are playing phenomenal football. Derrick Henry, phenomenal. Zay Flowers, boy, I see you, boy. I see you. But Thursday, no sir. Thursday, no sir.
It's over. It's over for you. I appreciate that easy money, though. The Lions solidified their NFC North stranglehold, beating the Packers 24-14 on a rainy, windy, gust of winds up to 43 miles an hour. The Lions improved to 7-1, the best in the NFC North and the second best record overall in the NFL. If not, the Lions' first outdoor game of the season, Jared Goff didn't let the downpour rain affect his accuracy. He completed 18 of 22 passes, 145 yards and a touchdown. David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs combined for 28 rushes, 138 yards. Gibbs had a rushing touchdowns. Lions safety Brian Branch was ejected after a helmet-to-helmet hit. Brady criticized the call.
Man.
Brady criticized the call, which could get him in trouble with the league. Remember, he's not allowed to criticize officials. Since he's in the
He didn't criticize the officials, He criticized the call in
So
general.
who made the call?
Now there should have been a
Who
warning.
made the call?
The officials made the call, but he could speak about the call and not agreeing with it. There should have been a warning.
They warned him. Get off the field. Get off the field before we throw another flag. Was that a warning? Now look, it's tough. But look, Tom is in the moment, Ocho. It's hard. He's not thinking, you know what? I'm a minority owner in the Raiders. He's looking at the call like, man, I don't agree with the call.
Right. But I think that's some, especially with a player like Tom that has as much experience playing the game, hearing his point of view, being in the booth now, he should have a longer leash, and they should be a little bit more lenient with him when it comes to explaining things that whether he agrees with and things that he doesn't. In that case, I don't agree with it. I don't. I think Brian, maybe he could have pulled up a little bit, but you have to be careful trying to get players to do things that aren't natural at the natural speed of the game, because you can end up hurting yourself. You agree with him throwing him out? What is that?
That's Titus.
Let me see. Titus.
He said, Ocho, why you calling my name? So everybody don't need to be knowing my name.
Titus.
Yeah, that's the hard part about it, because Ocho, Brady has said, don't blame the defender.
Yeah.
Blame the quarterback.
Right.
The same thing we saw in Carolina. David Carr threw that ambulance ball to Chris Olave. And instinct is, I got to catch it.
What kind of ball?
Ambulance. Because his instinct, Ocho, is to catch it. That's what receivers do. They catch the ball.
Yeah.
What you doing? And but the Lions, give me Jared Goff. Jared Goff has like some ungodly stat. He damn near has as many touchdowns as incompletions over his last 4 games. Give me his last 4 game stats, Ash. I mean, it's like something ungodly, Ocho. Just like, are you serious? Jordan Love had a pick, which it would turn into a pick 6.
Hey, he saw
he tried to throw the screen.
He saw the running back was right there, but the goddamn
that's Joseph. That was Joseph. Yeah. Joseph's a corner, I think.
Yeah, he couldn't even see him. He was behind the lineman.
And so
that's the second time Jordan Love did that, you know? Mm-hmm. Panicking and letting it go and not throwing an interception, but throwing a pick 6 at that. Damn.
Yeah, but Detroit look good, Ocho. They can run it, they can throw it. You know, Amon St. Brown, they got Laporta, they got Raymond, they got Patrick, they got Gibbs and Montgomery in the run game. They are a really good team. I still believe they're going to try to sign a defensive player. You keep hearing talking about Zadarius Smith, the D lineman in Cleveland.
Right.
People talk about Myles Garrett. I don't think Cleveland's letting Myles Garrett go. And I don't know if they want to play that kind of price, knowing they got Aiden Hutchinson coming back next year. Crosby. I think he would be perfect in Detroit. But you hear Davis saying he's not the owner, saying he's not going to trade him.
But they owners say all kinds of things.
They do.
Owners say all kinds of things.
Mark Davis is his name. Excuse me, Mark Davis.
Yeah, owners say all kinds of things, and for the right price and the right compensation, they'll come up off of anything and anyone. Especially, why make him suffer?
Mm-hmm.
Why make him suffer? Even though I think the identity of the Raiders defense is Matt Crosby, don't make the man suffer. You know you don't have a chance this season. Allow him to go to a contender. Allow him to win. And see what he can make of himself over there in Detroit. Probably challenge for a championship. Yeah, I think it would be dope. Hell, same thing for goddamn Miles.
Jerry Goff numbers, Arizona. He was 18 of 23, 199, 78% completion. Monday night against Seattle, he was 18 of 18, 292, 100% completion. Against the Cowboys, he was 18 of 25, 315, 72% completion, 3 touchdowns. Against Minnesota, he was 22 of 25, 88% completion, 2 touchdowns. Against Tennessee, he was 12 of 15, 3 touchdowns. And today, in that weather, he was 18 of 22, 145, and 1 touchdown.
In the rain.
In the rain.
That's good work. That's good work. And they had the nerve to get rid of him. Felt he was done. Sent him out to the pastures. He ain't do nothing but he rose like on the 3rd day. Like you know who.
Yeah, I mean, it's look, I still think Detroit's in play here for one of these big time. I'm not going to be surprised if we come breaking news, they trade for a big name defensive player.
Right.
Because they're built.
Oh, the deadline Tuesday, yeah?
November 5th.
Yeah.
You hear talks about Kansas City in play for Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh my God. That's not fair. Now they cheating now. They cheating.
You see the difference in a team when a team say they're going for it, when the team say they're all in and they're trying to do, and you see the steps that they take versus people that talk about.
That's all in. That's all in. If Spags and Andy Reid have an opportunity to add Marshawn Lattimore, who is great at man-to-man, superior at man-to-man, not playing zone, and Spag can do something else he wants to do because he know Lattimore can lock down one side of the field by himself.
And they already got a cornerback that was he in the second year. He was an All-Pro last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that'd be a great addition. That'd be a great addition to their team, boy. God damn.
Yeah, it's Detroit's rolling along 7-1. They did a number on Green Bay. Green Bay 6-3. Minnesota 6-2. So that division, Chicago's what, 500 now? 5-4? Yeah. They're 5-4.
Damn. That's crazy.
Chicago's 4-4, but they're 500 now? Okay. Oh, they could have been 5-4 if Stevenson had been dancing around, and then he get mad because he got benched, and then what they want to show up for practice. Or he walked out of practice. What did he do at practice?
You were hot, boy, huh?
Okay. We're going to talk about that later. Eagles beat the Jags 28-23. Saquon hit a backwards hurdle. Devontae Smith, one-handed touchdown grab. Eagles almost let this one slip away. They failed to convert the brotherly shove 2-point conversion. They turned the ball over on 4th and 1. Jake Elliott missed a 57-yard field goal attempt to give the Jaguars the last chance to beat them, but Nakobe Dean, interception in the end zone, saved the game. Ocho, did you watch this game, Ocho? You watch a lot of this game?
Yeah, I watched spurts of it because I had multiple games going on at once, so my head was on a swivel, left to right, left to right, left to right, like I was watching a goddamn tennis match. But I was able to watch most of it. I saw some of Saquon plays. I saw Devontae Smith do what he did. Other than that, I remember tweeting that the Eagles look good. I tweeted this not long ago. I said the Eagles look so good. There's a chance they'll probably be playing for a Super Bowl championship. And everybody tweeted me back, hell no, we not with Nick Sirianni as a coach. And I simply said, even with the inconsistency at the head coaching position that people are complaining about, the offense is so good that I think they can overcome any coaching woes. I think they can overcome any coaching woes. As long as they play defense, I think they'll be fine.
Well,
but nobody agrees with me.
No,
nobody does.
Because they don't look as good as the Lions. The Lions look great. Yeah. And here's the problem. Yeah. They're probably going to have to manage AJ with this hamstring. Now, they didn't release the injury of AJ because he left this game, Ocho. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out because they're going to have to manage him. I don't believe they can go all the way without a healthy AJ Brown.
Wait, he just came back from hamstring, didn't
he? I don't know. Sirianni did not say after the game what the injury was, but he left and
Okay.
didn't return. So it's going to be
Damn.
interesting to see moving forward because I
Right.
don't think they can go to where they're trying to get to without him.
Oh, man, I'm sick of this shit, man.
But that move Saquon hit on for 14 yards, Ocho. He
Hey,
hopped over the dudes backwards.
backwards. Hold on. He spun. He made somebody miss. Did a spin. In the middle of the spin, because he was already behind, he knew the guy was gonna go low and jumped over him. A reverse. What you call that? Reverse what? A reverse hurdle. There it is.
That's like a
Bruh had a reverse hurdle. Chat, y'all don't understand. A reverse hurdle?
that's like a wrestling move. You know when they sling somebody into the turnbuckle and they hop over
Yeah, and you jump over him.
backwards. I look,
But
that's as good a move that you're gonna see for him to be able to do that. But I'm confused. There was a play late in the ball game where they're trying to run out. He hurdles a guy and slides down. I don't know if you saw it. And the reporters didn't
no.
ask him about it. They didn't ask him
Right.
about it, and I don't think they asked Sirianni about it. And I'm trying to figure out what was going through his mind. Did he think they were out of timeouts? Did he think he had the first down? I'm confused why he would slide in that situation instead of getting the first
Right.
down. So I was confused. I think he miscalculated. It'll be very interesting to hear what his thought process was and why he did that.
Right. Yep. Somebody was probably in his ear. Somebody was probably in his ear and told him to do that. He just didn't realize the situation and the fact that he did need the first down. I call it, you know what I call that? I call that overcoaching. Overcoaching. You had your player thinking more than they should instead of just playing the goddamn game. And probably based on the situation, having situational awareness in that moment, you'll know to get the first down and then slide.
I agree. I was surprised that he did it because I was like, what was Saquon? You got to get the first down in that situation. You had to have miscalculated something. Because ain't no way he's sliding like that because he slid like he thought he had the first down.
Right.
And so, or he didn't think they had any more timeouts, but they had 2 timeouts and they had the 2-minute warning. So I was just totally confused by what he did in that play. But the play that he had was incredible. That caught the pass, spin, hop, backwards. I don't even know. Can you do that in Madden? You will. I bet they add it. I bet they add it.
You think so? I mean, they probably can. Matter of fact, it should be a feature specifically for him because, I mean, a lot of people hurdle. So they might as well add it. Just a reverse hurdle. I like it. That's dope.
The Panthers.
I still don't understand.
What don't you understand?
The Giants, man, and just like how do you watch Saquon week in and week out and say, you know what, I think it's best we part ways with this because you don't value the position. I don't get it, but okay.
Hey.
Go ahead.
The Panthers beat the Saints 23-22. Chris Olave stretched it off the field after a scary hit. Olave's brother was active on Twitter. Bro just called. He's up and active. One follower said, might be time to have that talk. Might be time to have that. Is it worth it talk? Josh Olave, who's the brother of Chris, it ain't worth it in NOLA. I tell you that.
Hey, everybody upset at Derek Carr, boy. Everybody's upset at Derek Carr. I saw Cam Jordan, walking away. He didn't even go in the locker room. I think the players are upset. I think the players are fed up with his play. Obviously, playing a game against the Carolina Panthers, and when you look at it on your schedule based on the way they played this year, that's a game you should win.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's a game you should win. And due to the quarterback play and the inconsistency at the quarterback position today, they weren't able to pull it off. On that 4th down, I think what was it, 4th and 2? 4th and 4, whatever.
You talking about Derek Carr? He throw the go ball.
Why do you throw a go? What do we do?
Bro, he make it seem like he been lighting it up all day. He was 18 of 31. Why?
Why is that your first choice, especially in that scenario? Why do you throw the ball that has
the least percent?
The least percentage, exactly. But that's not making any sense. At least give your team a chance. At least give him a chance. I don't understand what he was thinking in that situation. And I know. Listen, I know the player's hot. I know the
Hell
players are
yeah.
hot. You know,
you just lost to the worst
listen,
team.
Michael,
You just lost to the worst team. But hey, Saints, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but y'all done lost 7 straight. So are we sure the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL? And it's not the Saints? I know they got talent. You look at Kamara and you look at Olave and you look at Cam Jordan, you look at Marshawn Lattimore and DeMario Davis and the Honey Badger. I know I can throw out some names for you.
Hold on. Think about the first 2 weeks of the season.
Averaging 40+ points a game.
Man, I thought the Saints were finna run the table, boy. I thought they was finna run the table. Derek Carr looked good. Kamara looked good. The offense looked good. You know, I don't know what happened.
Michael Thomas
I don't know what it
goes in on Derek Carr but they fired all them coaches trying to cover his flaws up, and still he doing the same ish. Dude tried to lie and say I was jealous of them making Chris Olave wide receiver number 1. Whole time he can't even get him a decent ball. He needed his butt whipped. This year, his buddy went first team All-Pro. That year, his buddy went first team All-Pro in 2022. He needed 180 targets just to catch 100 passes. He is butt on my granny. Dude, scary and panic. He just throws the ball. Get him the F out of here. He's so butt.
Damn,
okay,
man.
Derek Carr for you. I've been told y'all sad. Saints players post-game reaction showed they've officially given up on the season. Cam Jordan, we just lost to the Panthers. I love y'all, New Orleans. Truly had higher expectations and the best of hopes for us. Y'all deserve it. Kalen Sanders said fans keep saying lose so we get the number 1 pick. Hell, throw me in at quarterback. Let's have something fun to watch. He then tweeted, mofo cheekbones.
Hey, but they
one of y'all deserve better. My only goal is to finish above 500 at this point. Canales was mum saying Bryce Young should be the starter next week. Man, who gonna be the starter, Canales? Oh, you going back to Andy Dalton?
So he playing games again? Why even play game? You know what? All right. Bryce Young was your quarterback today. Your team won the game. Why not?
Bryce played really well. Look forward to him to get back in there and build on this and hopefully give them some confidence.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll see how it shit. Let's not even talk about them no more, Ocho. The Bengals beat the Raiders 41-24. Joey B gets the win, only 6 more to fulfill the Ocho promise of 7 wins in 9 games. Rookie Jermaine Burton was a healthy scratch after missing walkthrough on Saturday. Joe Burrow just didn't have to do the little things right. Mike Hilton, you're a grown man. Nobody's going to baby you anymore. What do you think, Ocho?
The Bengals won. Joe Burrow. How many touchdowns Joe Burrow threw today, Unc?
5. He was 27 of 39, 251, 5 touchdowns. And the pick, that guy, Ocho, that guy studied the hell out of some film. That's like the second or third time he done picked the jailbreak screen.
Jack Jones did that last year too. He did it last year too.
He did.
Listen, I tweeted as soon as he did it, I tweeted it, and some of the people complained, well, if I think maybe Yoshi, if he said if Yoshi had made the block. Listen, Jack is reacting as soon as the ball snaps based on facial recognition, and he already knows it's coming.
Once he sees Chase bubble, he gone.
He gone. He going right to it. So you really can't even get to the block or make an attempt to block him because you already know what's going on.
And sometimes that's why you have that guy Yoshi that's normally going to block You let have him go up the rail because the guy's going to react like Jack Jones do, and then you hit him up the rail.
Bingo. Yes,
so,
sir.
but
that's a good one. That's a good
you
one.
can get him. But if you throw that ball, if he get a reaction like that, and you throw that ball to Chase, it's going the other way if he can catch.
Other way, yeah. Hey, but again, on Jermaine Burton being late, obviously doing the same thing that Dak did. I haven't had the chance to talk to Young Bull. I think TJ Houshmandzadeh is a mentor of his. He trains with him, and I think TJ got to talk to him. TJ got to get in his ear. Listen, they're tolerated. They're tolerated until they can replace you. Now, Burton is a special talent. He has a lot of talent. He can help this offense in a tremendous way, especially with his speed and being able to stretch defenses. So I would like for him to do whatever he needs to do. I'm not sure. I'll probably reach out to him. You got to do the little things, man. If you do the little things right, it'll pay off for you. It'll pay off for you. So
the old Bengals would have tolerated this behavior, but the new Bengals aren't. I love what Joe Burrow said. I love what Mike Hilton said. Bro, ain't nobody babysitting your ass. You a grown ass man.
Right.
Get here, be professional, show up on time, do your job, do what you're supposed to do, and let's go try to win football games.
Right. You know what he should do?
I mean, he was sitting on the bench. Did you see? Look, I don't know what was said, but he was sitting on the bench next to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow said something to him and got up, walked away. Jermaine Burton gets up, walks away. Joe Burrow goes, sits back down on the bench.
Nah, I ain't
Take a look at it. See that. He said something. I don't know if he said, "Don't sit next to me," or "What are you doing over here?" He said something, because all I know is he got up, and when Burton got up, he went back and sat down. That's all I'm saying. Now you deduce for whatever you want to deduce from that, but check a clip. Send him that clip, Ash.
Yeah, matter of fact, Joe might be upset. Joe might be upset because he understands how good he is. He understands. Yeah. Oh, but he does understand how good he is and how he can help. He can help the team, and he's hurting the team by not being available, by not doing the little things right. If you can't do the little things like show up, practice, catch the ball, then you won't be able to help us on Sundays. So hopefully he'll get it together and add another dynamic and another weapon to the offense that Joe can use. And Joe's probably frustrated. And when your quarterback gets frustrated, that's not a good thing. That's the wrong person you don't want on your side.
Ash sent you the clip.
Okay, let me see this real quick.
But Joe tried to win games. I love that Joe holding people accountable, and that's what you have to do. Your best players must hold everybody accountable. Your best players must be your hardest workers. Your best players need to set the standard in which everybody conforms to. That's what happens. That's how you win.
Oh,
he said something now. Okay, now he said something.
Yeah. Hey, listen, body language and mannerisms. You could tell something wrong. Body language and mannerisms. You could tell something wrong. Yeah, he pissed.
He says, I don't know. Ocho, we can deduce, but we don't know what he said. But he turned and he said something to Burton. He got up. And when Burton got up, he went back and sat down.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he hot, boy. Hot. He gonna get right. He gonna get right.
Yeah.
He gonna get right. Listen, listen, he probably got enough people in his ear already. I don't want to be, one of those. He got TJ, I'm sure.
But that's why he didn't fall in. That's why he fell in the draft. He had issues at Georgia. He had issues at Alabama. That's why he dropped.
Right.
We're not making this stuff up.
Right.
He dropped Ocho, and sometimes guys can have that's why they call them red flags. They're warning signs. Sometimes guys have flags, and they say, you know what? It's time for me to mature. I'm not a kid. I'm not in college anymore. I'm a professional. I'm an adult. I need to conduct myself as such.
Right.
And then somebody use it as, hey, that's who I am. Okay. They'll tolerate it until they can replace it.
Not this level. Not this level. Because listen, your visit can be real short, huh? Your visit can be real short.
So they get back on the winning track, 41-24, an impressive win over the Las Vegas Raiders. The Commanders defeat the Giants 27-22. Commanders are now 7-2. Caleb Williams and Bryce Young combined for a record of 7. Hold on. Oh, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young. Caleb Williams and Bryce Young have a combined record of 7 wins, 23 losses since being drafted first overall. Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud have a combined record of 22-11 since being drafted second overall, and both are on pace to take home Offensive Rookie of the Year in consecutive seasons. What you thinking, Ocho? You like what you're seeing from Jaden Daniels thus far? He was 15 of 22, 209, 2
Am I
touchdowns.
liking who? Man, that young bull, nice, boy.
He owned it.
I'm talking about the real deal. Listen, we watched C.J. Stroud last year have a historic rookie season. Turn the franchise around like nothing. Now we watching Jaden Daniels come in, turn the Commanders, the entire franchise around at the snap of a finger.
Like well, they just need to get Daniel Snyder out of there. Once they got that stench out of the building, right. They're good.
Yeah.
Now, this young man here is the real deal. I love, when you hear about him, how he's first in, he's last out, how he's always constantly trying to get better. He's watching film. He's a student of the game. He's a perfectionist. Yeah. He holds people accountable. You can win with that, and you can win long term with that. But you just needed new ownership in there. Daniel Snyder, that was that cesspool, that invitation, that septic tank, which was the Commanders before this Josh Harris. I think Josh Harris purchased the team with the Magic Johnson and that group. Yeah, I love this young man. I love what he's doing.
He's nice. I'm trying to think. He definitely winning Rookie of the Year. I can tell you that. They might as well just hand him the trophy now.
Or whom else is going to get it?
Nobody. The one player that I thought might have had a chance, depending on how good his quarterback played and how consistent he played.
Neighbors?
Yeah, Malik.
Oh, Joe, I told you that wasn't gonna happen. What you mean consistent?
Because that man Daniel Jones tripping, huh?
Okay, when hasn't he been tripping? What? If you take away that 8-game stretch in which he parlayed that into a $160 million contract, you saw the sample size.
Yeah, it was too small too, boy. It was too small. That's why they say timing is everything. That small sample size they saw, timing is everything. But that goddamn Jaden Daniels, boy, the Commanders got them one, boy.
They do. They got him.
No, they
got one. The Chargers defeat the Browns. Rough day for Jameis. 3 interceptions. Damn, he might need to have another LASIK surgery. 1 week after Jameis helped engineer a season-best performance, the Browns' offense struggled against the top defense in the NFL. Cleveland had 57 total yards at halftime. Jameis Winston has now thrown 102 interceptions, the most by any player in 100 career games since Matthew Stafford in 2016. Browns sacked Justin Herbert 6 times today, all of which were in the first half. Wide receiver Quentin Johnson had a career best game of 4 catches, 118 yards receiving.
Yeah.
He a horn frog? Oh, that's Ash. He wears the Ash app. Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I wonder what Jameis sees. I wish I could look through his eyes so I could see what he sees.
Right.
Ain't no way you could throw. Ain't no way you could throw the ball directly to the other team that many times in your career, Ocho. Ain't no way. I need to see. For one, I don't ask for a whole lot. I ain't never wanted to be like another man, my brother. I want to be like my brother. But I just want to be able to see in a game. I wish I could see what Jameis sees just for a game. So I can tell him, Jameis, that guy got on a different color uniform. He's not your teammate. Because the way he be hitting guys between the numbers, he got to be colorblind. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He might need to wear goggles like ED because LASIK didn't do him no justice.
Damn, huh?
Ocho.
Damn. Hey, did the interceptions, were you able to see each one? Did receivers run wrong routes? Were they covered? Did they get blanketed?
Man, the dude undercut. It looked like it was like 2 man, and he hit dude right in the chest.
Oh, okay.
And there are a couple
Dang.
of plays last week. If the Ravens could catch, they'd have had interceptions.
Yeah,
Kyle
you're right.
Hamilton
You're
dropped the
right.
interception that would have sealed the game.
Hmm. Yeah, the next play they score. You're
And
right.
I'm like, I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, I mean, do you know, Ocho?
That's
Do you know how bad you got to be to throw 30 plus interceptions in a season?
yeah. I think. Listen, last week's game against the Ravens, I think it's different, being that you're kind of preparing for one quarterback and another comes in, and then a team has a week to prepare and game plan
Yes.
for you, and understanding because of your past inconsistencies at the quarterback position. All right, this is what I know we can do, and after a week to prepare, knowing who the quarterback would be, I mean, this is the kind of game you get. You get a three interception game.
Ooh, 26 of 46, 235, one touchdown, three picks.
Damn. 40, they threw the ball 46 times?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy, I wish I could have played today, boy. Golly.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Who the Browns got next? I hope they got an easy game. I hate using the word easy.
That's what team
But
with
do
it.
they have
Their defense
a
can be
game?
pretty good, but the offense keeps them out on the field so long, you're gonna wear down.
Hey, that defense nice, boy.
Who
That
the Browns
defense
got next, Shay?
nice.
Oh, it's gonna be a yuck fest. They got the Saints.
Oh shit. So James going back to the Saints.
Where's this game in New Orleans? In New Orleans, yeah.
Hey, that's tough.
I think I'm gonna watch.
But
I
you know
think I'm gonna
what?
watch highlights of that game. Ain't no way I'm watching that game.
You can watch it.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Hey, hey, the players, I don't mean to go back to the previous game, but I hope Derek Carr doesn't lose his confidence, because the players in that locker room, the players on that team,
They done lost confidence in
have
him.
lost confidence in him. Yeah, I know. Because whenever you see players, lash out at the quarterback like that, um, without really saying his name, oh, put me at quarterback, and like stuff like that, he done lost him. And then watching Cam Jordan and his reaction,
They
watching
ain't got no
Kamara and
respect
his
for him, man.
reaction.
I keep telling
Yeah, man.
people it's the same thing that when last week when the guy was horse jiving around and they ended up catching a Hail Mary. You play for your teammates' respect, your coach's trust,
Right.
and the fans' appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the three. And
Dang.
if you play for those, everything else will take care of itself. You want your
Right.
players, the teammates to respect you. You want your coaches to trust you, and you want the fans to appreciate the effort that you put out. I
Mm.
believe Derek Carr's lost all three of those.
Yeah. He might have lost his confidence too a little bit. Might have lost his confidence.
It's man. Rams defeat the Seattle Seahawks 26-20. Kareem Kitchens, 103-yard pick six, tied the game up in the final minutes. Seahawks tied it up in the final because they blocked a punt and they ended up scoring a
Right.
touchdown in the final seconds. They got stopped 31 and 4th and 1, and the Rams go down the field. The Rams win it on a walk-off, one-handed grab by DeMarcus Robinson. Puka Nacua got ejected for throwing a punch. The league office ultimately controls ejections. And however, Xavier Woods not getting ejected for sending Chris Olave to the hospital, but Puka Nacua gets ejected for throwing a punch, especially when Trent Williams has thrown punches in multiple games without getting ejected. That's what Pro Football Talk tweeted. I can see it. Brian Branch got ejected. And see, that's when you're dealing with subjectivity. That's why, gymnastics, or you're dealing with diving, or you're dealing things that have judges come into a play. These are officials. One official see it one way, but that's normally a call. Ejection normally comes from the league. And
Right.
I, I don't get it. Because like you said, Trent Williams almost took a dude's head off 2 weeks ago.
You remember? You
Yeah, I
remember
do
that?
remember it. But I forget. I
Hey,
don't think he realized who he had punched. I know he didn't think he was
right.
gonna be able to put T-Dub and he go get away with it. Man,
Mm-hmm.
and don't if you notice, don't people don't play with Dub.
No.
He pushed a Sherm one time. He ain't the guy that you get
Yeah,
to
I
face
remember.
somebody do it because he gonna do it.
He gonna do
Don't
it.
tell him hit me. Yeah, I don't know. I
Uh,
think the league is gonna have to like answer the question, why was it a dude ejected that hit Olave?
right.
So it's going to be a very interesting answer that they give.
If they're gonna make the call and start ejecting people, they have to be consistent with it.
You
They
got
got to
to.
be consistent.
The Bills beat your Dolphins 30-21, 30-27 on a
That was a good game.
61-yard field goal. Buffalo trailed at the half, fifth time this season. Then in the second half, Bills went 3 straight touchdown drives. Tyreek and Waddle, the NFL leading duo over the last 2 years, combined for 2 targets in the first half. Both went to Hill. Both players are on pace to finish with fewer than 1,000-yard receiver for the first time as teammates. Ocho,
Hmm.
is it time for the
Yeah.
Dolphins to blow it up?
Hell no. Absolutely
The
not.
2-6.
Listen, you just paid. Listen, they 2-6, but you just paid your quarterback. And you're 2-6 because of the injury that happened. What was that? Week 3? I forgot what week that was. He went down. So you definitely don't blow it up. You still keep everything intact. I'm not sure Mr. McDaniel or Mr. Ross would want to blow it up anyway after investing that much money, in your quarterback. So, this season, it's tough due to injury, but you want to finish the season off strong and be ready for next year. Yeah, you think would you blow it up? No, you
My
can't.
thing is, Ocho, I'm looking. Do I believe Tua is going to stay healthy the next years and play all 17?
Mm,
Because without him, you're not going anywhere. I don't care if you got
no.
Waddle. I don't care if you got Reek. I don't care if you got A-Chain, Mostert. You need somebody to pull the
Hmm.
trigger.
Yeah.
That man ain't paying that kind of money, Ocho, to miss the playoffs.
Mm,
Think about what he paid now. He paid Tua.
yeah.
He paid Reek. He paid Waddle.
Yeah.
He paid Ramsey. They're 2-6. How many games of the next 9 they gonna win, Ocho?
I don't know, but that's tough though. That's tough. And listen, you have to take. I mean, I'm saying whoever makes the decisions over there, whoever is sitting in that position of power, has to be understanding. I'm sure they are understanding, especially with this business, and understand that injuries do happen, and the season is going the way it's going, being 2-6 due to the injury to Tua. When Tua is healthy, that offense is one of the best in the NFL. When Tua and Tyreek and Waddle and A-Chain and Mostert, when they're on offensively, they're on. I mean, they're 2-6 for a reason, and the reason is due to the injury to
But I
Tua.
just need you to tell
So,
me in the next 3 years, does Tua play
right,
all the games? Does he play 51 games? They play 17, 17, 17.
yeah. Maybe you never know. If he can protect himself,
How many
yes.
times he
If
played all
not,
17?
hey, you know what? That's a good goddamn question.
Well, I was hoping you give me a good answer.
Yeah, sure. I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, but damn, that's a good one.
Speaking of blowing it up, we have breaking news, Ocho. We have relieved
What?
Luke Getsy, James Craig, and Rick Scangarello of their duties with the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're the offensive side of the football, correct? OC,
And
O-line coach, QB coach.
so they putting people on the chopping
Yeah.
block.
So Mr. Max Crosby might be available.
See, told you. I told you. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I hope Detroit is able to make that
I do
move.
too.
I hope they're able to make that move. That'd be dope. That'd be really dope. Damn, they fired. Damn, did they even let the team? They must have fired them as soon as they landed back in Vegas.
Yeah. They played the 1:00 game.
Yeah.
Game ended 6, which was 3 here.
Right.
Oh, they're back. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Hey, let me holler at you right quick, Bo. Don't worry about coming in the morning breaking down tape. The Titans defeat the Patriots 2017. Drake May heroics sends the game into overtime. May heroics would have ended after throwing an interception with 2 minutes left in overtime. May did some magical things to send the game in overtime, but 2 costly mistakes, a strip sack, and an interception in overtime provided the ultimate learning experience for the number 3 pick in the draft. I thought they were going to do it, Ocho. I thought they was going to do it.
I did too. Drake May, hey, you got to cut them interceptions out, baby.
They're not good enough to overcome them.
You got to cut them interceptions out simply because of what you just said. You can't overcome the interceptions.
No, you don't have that kind of team.
You can't.
They've been very, I mean, think about it. That's why the Patriots are so good, because Brady didn't beat them. They didn't beat themselves. Brady didn't put the ball in harm's way, even when he had exceptional defenses. He didn't put the ball in harm's way because now you neutralize it. Now you drop yourself. Right. You lower yourself to the competition. No, we're better than you. We're not going to help your cause.
Right.
So no, if you beat us, you're going to beat us doing your own, playing us. We're not going to give you turnovers and increase your opportunities to beat us. That's not going to happen.
Right.
But yep. So the Titans 2-6. Patriots 2-7.
Both bad, huh?
Yep.
I feel like man, you know what? Hey, if they need some help, man, I could be out there. I could play a little quarterback now. I played quarterback at Beach.
Nah, you good.
Blue 80. Blue 80. Check.
You ain't pointing to the mic. Who the mic?
I just pointed to the mic, man. What you talking about? I just pointed to the mic.
You want to call his number out?
Say it.
Call his number out.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, watch the safety coming down. Watch that. Watch safety. Yeah. All right, motion. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, boy. That's what they need. They need somebody like me at quarterback, man.
All right, Ocho. Now it's time for our last segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A. Aaron Jones said the ref screwed our Eagles out of a 30-point win. Has there ever been a time where you guys felt the refs screwed you, and what you did, and what did you say?
Oh yeah, the ref screwed me one time out of a catch. I never forget. We was playing your team, the team that you think you're a part of, but you're really not because you were number 82. We were playing the Ravens. Had a little fun. I had a good catch too, right on the sideline. Boom! I felt I got both feet in. I don't remember which way the call went. Well, you know me, being entertaining, being fun, making light of the situation. I had $1 bill. So the ref went to the review, what you call it thing? The review,
yeah,
what you call that
the
thing?
Review.
Shoot, I went and got $1. Just trying to be funny. The ref came out the booth before he could even make the call All the referees huddled up. I walked over there with a dollar bill. Man, go ahead, let me get this catch now. Yeah, that's the only time. Only time I have ever had an issue
Ocho,
with a ref.
somebody say you could play quarterback for Bishop Sycamore.
Hey, that's the team that was on
The
ESPN.
team that didn't exist, yeah.
Hey, that was funny, man. That was funny. You ever had an issue with the refs in the call before?
Nah, just some holding and stuff like that, but it's normal.
Oh.
Jordan Addison dad just tweeted, even Stevie Wonder could see Jordan Addison is open on Sam Darnold's interception.
Wait, who tweeted
Jordan
that?
Addison's dad.
Hey, Jordan Addison had a day though. He had a day today.
I think he had 5 catches on 5 targets and a touchdown, a big touchdown.
He had a day today. They won too. So, hey, Pops, simmer down a little bit, baby. I know how you feel. I know how you feel now. He had a day. And then listen, that momentum and that chemistry will carry on into next week. They watching film.
Nate Harper, hey, Unc Ocho, who do you think is the biggest threat to my Eagles in the NFC? Love you guys. Y'all ain't the Lions. Y'all better worry about that division. You talking about the NFC?
Oh.
You better worry about the Commanders in the NFC East. He's talking big picture. Right. The Lions are the best team in the NFC.
Right.
As we sit right now.
Yeah, they are. Especially, hey, listen, if they stay healthy.
Yes.
That's what's most important. Teams being healthy. If you're not healthy right now, on the back half of the season after Thanksgiving, boy, that's where it counts, boy. That's where you make your hay. And teams catch fire too.
Yeah.
Some teams catch fire and go on a run. And the funny thing about it is the team we least expected is gonna catch fire and they're gonna make a push.
I think sometimes, Ocho,
it's gonna be a team you don't want to play.
Looking at these teams right now, the only way they're gonna catch fire, they set them damn selves on fire because they damn sure ain't gonna get no spark from somewhere else. Bad. I mean, the teams are bad, Ocho.
Yeah. It's real bad. It's real bad. I don't mean to say it again. I don't mean to be redundant, but I really feel bad for the Cowboy fans, bro.
I don't.
I feel bad for the Cowboy players too, man. I really do. I can't express that enough. Like, I genuinely just feel bad because they're always sold that dream at the beginning of the season. It just doesn't pan out, and it hadn't panned out.
Why you mad? Because they keep buying it. You buy the radio that you know it don't work.
I don't know, because it look good.
See? Michael Anthony said, Bo Nick surprised me. I thought he was Bryce Young. Yeah, he didn't look good today. He missed some throws that he's got to make.
Yeah.
Ravens are a really good team. And when you get opportunity to score touchdowns, you got to score. And like I said, he missed some throws today that I'm not so sure that when they play better competition, those guys miss those throws. But he's a rookie quarterback, so, we give them a little grace, a little latitude, a little understanding, a lot more understanding and patience that we would give somebody that's been a 2, 3, 4-year guy in the league. But, yeah, he didn't play well today. CMG31 said, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Bro, if I knew that,
it's too early.
I go lay some major. I go to DraftKings right now and lay down some major weight. I have no earthly idea because everybody's an injury away from a significant player, and it's over.
Yeah.
No matter how good the team is around them, the quarterback goes out. Any of the top teams that are leading their division or second in the division, they lose their quarterback. It's over.
It's a wrap.
So, Laney Ray, hey guys, first, Skull Vikings. My question is, what's the best compliment you've ever received?
Oh. Somebody said I was cute.
Man, your mom said that. They always say that.
Nah, my mom and my grandma, they said I was ugly.
I don't know if they lied, Ocho.
Oh no, I look. Oh nah. I'm a strong
6.5.
Like
7?
I'm not. Well, no. Okay, listen. I could be real because we family, chat. I could be real with y'all. Like when I don't have a haircut, if I don't have a haircut, I'm a strong 6 and a
Right.
half. When I got a haircut, a bald, fresh fade, too, trimmed up, beard, everything,
Facial,
and I put on some
nails
clothes,
done.
and I put on some
So if you
clothes.
get a haircut, get a facial,
Right,
nails done,
right,
body polish,
yeah,
you a 7.5,
right.
8.
Hey, no, I put on some clothes. I'm about an 8 and a half. No,
Okay,
no
okay,
bullshit. I bullshit you
okay.
not. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't need to be a 9 or a 10 because
Too high maintenance, huh?
that's too pretty. Like what you doing? I mean I look better than my girl. You damn. I ain't mean to say that because I ain't even got nobody right now. But fuck,
I don't know.
damn,
Uh,
damn.
you like to go out with a step of the Ocho. You want people looking like, damn. Ooh.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Ain't nothing like when
yeah.
they be look like, damn.
Yeah, but I ain't got nothing to step with right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So it's looking kind of dim right now.
I'm all
Hey,
alone. There's no one
hey,
beside me.
wait a minute.
All
Technically,
by myself.
myself. Matter of fact, I just thought about something. Wait a minute,
Huh?
Like no bullshit. Holy
What?
shit. I just thought
What?
about something. I'm not single. You know
Why?
why? She tweeted, Chad and I are no longer together.
Okay.
She didn't say Ocho.
Oh,
So
that's the other one.
technically,
That ain't you.
yeah, she left Chad. So that means Ocho, we still
Okay.
together. You see what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about? Hey, and it's still hope. It's
yeah,
still
yeah.
hope for me, Yeah, she say me and Chad are no longer
Keep hope
together.
alive.
Say
That was
Ocho.
a Rev, and back in '88 when he ran for president, he said, "Keep hope alive."
Yeah, 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 yeah. We good. Why we good? Hey, chat. We still good. We still good. We still good. I'm in there. I'm in there. Me and Chad are not together. She didn't say Ocho. So if you don't include both of us, so technically we still together. I'm in the game. I'm in the game.
The best compliment.
Yeah. What they told you, Unc? What they told you? What they told you? What they told you?
Nah, I think probably when my grandmother would describe my brother and I. Man, I
Mm,
take look. Obviously, women give you compliments. Hey, you look nice body. I like this, I like that. But a lot of times I take that stuff with a grain of salt because I know I'm not, and I'm cool with that. I'm not the best looking dude that you've ever been with. I'm not the finest. I'm not the most muscular. I'm not anything of that. I'm not the wealthiest or none of that. And I'm okay with that. Uh, but probably because to hear my grandmother describe me, my brother, I think probably in the last couple of years, my brother
mm,
saying that he's proud of me. I knew he was proud of me, but to see how I've
mm.
handled a lot of situations, I think that's the hard that's probably getting compliments from my brother because I know he's not a guy that's he's very parsimonious with his compliments.
Mm.
Stingy,
Wait, very what?
parsimonious.
God damn, but I need a thesaurus, but that's a big one. God damn, I ain't never heard that shit before.
So for me to hear, look, yeah, probably something my brother said the last couple of years. My grandmother said. I remember people that I've worked for appreciate me showing up for work, every day. Hard worker,
Mhm.
goes about his job, does his job, stays out of the way. I think that's I appreciate that the most because I do. I do. I try to, I got 24 hours in a day. I mind my business 12 hours a day. I stay out of the other people's business 12 hours a day. So I got a 24-hour
Mhm.
job of just minding my business.
That's a good.
And so, but that's, hey, Like I said, I think we all like compliments, but to each his own.
Yeah.
Said 327. Never ever get married. Why?
Yeah, why?
Ocho close. Ocho's supposed to be getting married in February. I tell you what, I done booked my ticket. You gonna reimburse me my money?
Hey,
Hey for horses. Hey for horses.
hey, you made that call for me?
Yeah. Leave me out of your mess,
What's
Ocho.
up, man? Huh?
Uh-uh.
Hey, I ain't. Hey, listen, I ain't
You in the house.
shit. Well,
You in the
huh?
house.
Oh yeah, cause I'm here. They left.
Oh, she ain't there?
Nah. So when I leave Tuesday, she'll probably come
Oh.
back. Boy, she ain't bullshitting, boy.
Oh, I believe that.
Oh, she ain't bullshitting.
Oh, I believe it. Oh, I definitely believe it. Mike might say, could your best Raven team beat the best Bronco team? It all depends on what team I'm on.
Ah, that's a good one.
Unfortunately, I can't be on both. We were totally different teams, obviously. That Raven team was a defensive team. The team I was on in Denver, we were an offensive team. We got what? 4 Hall of Famers on that team. John, myself, Zim, TD. Ravens defense, 2 Hall of Famers, Ray and Woody. It's been interesting. It's been very interesting.
And
I think personally, with the offense that we had and the way we could protect with Zim and T-Bone, I think we could. I think the Broncos team. I think we beat them.
Shit. That 2000 Ravens defense?
Yeah, I do.
Hell
You don't
no.
think so?
Hell no. Y'all was good now. No. I ain't finna take nothing from y'all, but with them boys that 2000 year.
But you got to realize we had Zim at left tackle, we had T-Bone at right tackle, we had Tom Nalen at center, we had Stink, Marcus Loreth at left guard. Hell, 4 of our offensive linemen made the Pro Bowl. I was in the Pro Bowl. TD made the Pro. I was first team All Pro. TD was first team All Pro. John made the Pro Bowl. So we had like 7 guys on the offense make the Pro Bowl that year. We good. We were good. Yeah. Ocho, we had a good team. It'd have been interesting, especially like I said. Now with John, like I said, we had a quarterback that wasn't going to be intimidated. Because a lot of times we that defense, they won the game by intimidation because they knocked your block off like the first series.
Oh yeah.
And then you see guys. Oh yeah, he don't want it. He ain't gonna catch nothing. Right. We good. He's self-checked. Unc, I seen the auction episode. I just want to say Ocho finna catch you on the weights. I don't know about that. Ocho ain't lifting no weights like that.
Yeah, I told you. I'm told. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, let me show you something. Hold on.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
You see, I got these. See, I got these 50s. Hold on. The chair all in the way. Let me show you how strong I'm getting, though, huh?
What you doing with the 50s? What you doing with the 50s?
Hey, look at this. 50s, just easy curls.
Nah, Ocho.
Hey,
are you doing hammer curls or are you doing bicep curls?
Hey, whichever one you want. You tell me which one you want.
You should drop the weight. That's too much weight because your goal is to try to stimulate the muscle, not annihilate the muscle.
Stimulate. I know how to stimulate. I stimulate real good.
Curl. It's too much momentum.
Yeah.
That's too much momentum. See? Now I see if that's your last set and you try to grind out another 2 to 3 reps.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Right. Nah, I'm strong, man. This is what I do, man. What you talking about? Hey, let me take my shirt off so the chat can see. Hey, you want me to show the
Nope.
chat?
Shakedown said,
Hey, you can.
Ocho.
Hey, you can see the muscle. You can see all the muscle through my jersey. I'm sitting right, boy.
Nah. I see a before and before picture.
Nah. Hey, I look good,
Shakedown
right?
said, Ocho, what did you do to make that woman leave?
Who? Man, bruh, did you not hear what I just
Yeah.
said? Man, hey, forget why she left. Give me some ideas to get her back. Fuck you talk about why she left. Heard about the wrong shit. Motherfucker's supposed to be helping me. Talk about why. Fuck why? How?
Michael McIntyre says, which NFL jersey looks the nicest, which is the ugliest?
Hey, the nicest to me, they're all white. The Bengals all white.
Man,
and,
that's the worst jersey
that
ever created. Man, you know they got
Don't
every
do that, don't do
year
that.
y'all
Don't do
voted the
that.
worst jerseys.
No, we know what? Hey, that Philadelphia Kelly Green.
Nope. That powder blue Chargers. Ain't nothing mess with that powder blue Charger.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, that powder blue chart is nice. Oh, that Kelly Green though. That Kelly Green, nice, boy.
Cowboy green, the silver and black. You can't go wrong. I like the Broncos. The Broncos old original, the orange.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, talking about
What happened?
Danny Littlejohn, Shannon Ocho, who win the AFC North? The Steelers or the Ravens? Ocho, the Bengals 4-5, great wins. Shannon, sorry about your Broncos. Yeah, I mean, but Ravens won. I got two teams. Ocho ain't got but one. Both Ocho teams bad. Patriots,
We'll be back.
Patriots, and Bengals.
We'll be all right.
No, you're not. Oh, the old school. Somebody said the old school Miami, the old teal jersey, Miami.
Oh, the old, yeah. I like that's dope too. I like the old school Jets jerseys. Like I'm old school, like the Broadway Joe, where they got the little Jets written with the white helmet.
Hey, if I was Jerry Jones, I would tank this season and draft Shador and trade CD for another pick and get Travis Hunter too.
Yeah, all that ain't possible, man.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, it sound like he playing Madden.
What's up, Unc in 85? Who be your all-time starting 5 line? You can include tight end if you want to make it 6.
O-line? Damn.
Ooh, man, there been some great left tackles, man. You got Munoz, you got Ogden, you got Walter Jones, you got Zim. Center, Mike Webster's the center. The only one that Mike Webster's a center, and Larry Allen is left guard. Right guard, I'll put John Hanna. I'm gonna put J.O. at left tackle. I'm gonna put Zim at right tackle, even though I know Zim is a left tackle. I'm picking the guys I play. Yeah, Orlando Pace. Man, they've been some unbelievable offensive linemen. But the only ones that I'm 1,000% certain on is Larry Allen and Mike Webster. Jamie, J. Breezy Williams. Hey, guys, Mod Squad in the house. Out of all your experience in the NFL, which, if any, would you consider your future as a football player? Oh, which, if any, had you consider your future as a football player? Oh, no.
I didn't get that question.
He said, huh? Okay, reconsider. Okay, I guess you want to say reconsider whether or not you really wanted to do football.
Would I reconsider if we had a chance to go back? You mean?
No, he said, is there any experience that made you was there something that transpired?
Hell no. Hell
Nah.
no. Nothing. There's nothing that would make me reconsider, especially when I was playing. Absolutely
No.
not. Mm-mm. Cause that was my safe place, man. Going to practice, being on that field, the camaraderie, the locker room, the shit talking, the fun, the competing, the meetings, staying up even though it was cold as hell, like 60 degrees in the meeting rooms. Oh, I wouldn't trade that for the world. I'd reconsider. Hell, well, you know what it's like. Hey, chat, y'all know what it's like to come out that tunnel, like, and the announcer call your name, and then you got 65, 60,000 screaming your name, man. And
42 in
it's like
Cincinnati.
a anyway, 60,000, 65,000, more than Mile High. But no, that's an unbelievable feeling, man.
Stop playing.
Golly, man. I don't miss it, but nothing can replicate or replace that feeling. Oh, that was dope.
Pat Dub said Unc Ocho, wasn't EB available before the Raiders signed all those guys? I don't understand. Who's EB?
EB.
I don't know. Oh, well, Joe Shiesty about to go 8-ish on the Ravens. Ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. Who they? You know what it is.
Kevus Watson said, please shout out my best friend Daniel. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, bro. Kevus Watson. Okay, Daniel, your boy homeboy said he wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday from Unc Ocho and the Nightcap crew. Hopefully you had a very good day. Hopefully your team won and you celebrated with a victory. And happy birthday and many, many more to come. JTT said, as a Commander fan, how can ownership have so much influence in the team's success, especially when the owners aren't the GM? You think GM can sign players without the owner's approval? Did you read that report about what was going on in that organization?
Yeah.
Start ish rolls down top to the bottom, bro. Fish tank, head to tail. Yeah. GMs don't do anything without the owner's signature because that's not his money. That's not the GM's money. So you have to run through everything and the owner gets final say, yay or nay. It's not an accident. All the coaches that the Raiders, the Commanders have had, all that dysfunction that was going on, there's a reason why he had to sell the team. That's not an accident.
Hey, it was crazy over there, wasn't it, Unc?
Oh, Eric Bieniemy. Okay, Eric Bieniemy. Ocho, wasn't Eric Bieniemy before the Raiders signed all those guys? Well, then they just win. UCLA just won a game. So hopefully that starts them on the right track. Mike S said, my 35th birthday is tomorrow, the 5th. Didn't think y'all were live Tuesday night. Can I get a shout out? Ocho, my spirit animal, boy. Mike S, happy birthday. Big day.
Appreciate that, boy.
Trade deadline, and it's voting day. We're going to have a new president. Hopefully, on the 5th, maybe roll into the 6th. Hopefully, it doesn't roll on to like it happened in 2020, but we're going to have a new president one way or another. And we're going to have some deals in NFL moving up and down. So, Mike S., enjoy today. I know you're going to be very, very busy watching the trade deadline, and we're going to have a new president. So, happy birthday, bro. Happy 35th. Mike and Ike said, is Geno Smith getting his contract renewed? All depends where they select. I mean, he plays really well, but he makes some mistakes. Like that pick that he threw, I'm like, Geno, what the hell did you see? Sometimes it's okay to take a sack, Ocho.
Yeah, he had a little pressure.
Take a sack.
Yeah.
Throw it out of the end zone. Sometimes guys get in trouble trying to make too many plays. It's okay. Live to see another day. Because the last thing you want to do is make a play for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Gonzalez, Unc Ocho, will the Texans win their division? I think so. Well, we know the Titans are out of it.
Right.
I don't think Jacksonville. So basically, it's between the Colts and the Texans.
Texans.
Me personally, that's what I think.
And if I was to give it, but also, which Texans team are we seeing? Are we getting the Texans team with a Nico Collins back? They get Nico back. They definitely
Oh, I forgot about it.
winning that game.
Oh, but here's the thing. Now
What
CJ
happened?
Stroud got a little sample of what it's like when you don't have no offensive line help. Now he see
Right.
what Bryce Young going through in Carolina, where you ain't got no protection.
Mm-hmm. He getting hit a lot,
He got
but
sacked 8
he's on
times.
pace.
Wasn't it 8
Yeah,
times that he
he's
got
on
sacked the
pace.
other night or 6? I think it was 8, 7 or 8. Yeah, he got sacked 8 times.
Mm.
Offensive line makes a big difference. Kemper Norwood Jr., my question is, who's the best game dunker in basketball? In-game dunker, Ocho.
In
Yep.
game, active right now.
No, who's the best? I guess he's trying to say, well, at right now, who you say right now?
Is I would say right now, I would say Zion, huh? No? Or am I tripping?
Zion or Ant-Man?
Hold on. What about what's the one that could jump high?
Most of them can. Zach LaVine?
At Portland. Now he from at Portland. Yeah, is it Portland?
Oh, Shannon Sharpe?
I can't remember now. I'm talking about Buddy got bunnies, boy.
Oh, you talking about Anthony Simons?
Is that him? That's what I'm talking about. I think that might be him.
Well, Vince Carter. I would go Vince Carter.
He's
All
time.
time
I
would
thought
be
he
Vince
meant
Carter.
wow.
But if you want to say right now, I'll probably say Ant-Man. Ja.
Yeah. Ja like a little Derrick Rose in him.
Yeah. Even LeBron. Because LeBron is a better in-game dunker than like the dunk contest, because power, you've seen LeBron dunk on people. He doesn't have the creativity like a Aaron Gordon or Zach LaVine or what we saw Vince do, or Jordan. That's not what LeBron is. LeBron is an in-game dunker. Another in-game dunker was Sean Kemp. I don't know if you remember Sean Kemp, the Rain Man.
Me, I don't know, man. Sean Kemp, Supersonics, war number 40. Okay. Stop playing, man.
Oh, Derrick Jones Jr. You talking about the one from Miami? He was in Miami.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Because he was at Dallas last year. Where is he at now? He with the Clippers. Derrick Jones Jr. with the Clippers now.
Okay. I got to go to a Heat game.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon, yeah. The Ravens, it's my 22nd birthday, Ocho. Lamar Super Bowl MVP coming soon. Big trust. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, boy.
The Super Bowl MVP will be nice. The Super Bowl MVP. Well, yeah, I think that's the MVP that he wants. He wants the Super Bowl MVP. I think that's the defining factor or the differentiator. What Lamar is trying to do right now. Rod O'Dan, what's up, Unc Ocho? Been with y'all since the beginning. What should the Lions give up for Max Crosby?
Oh, that's a good one.
I would say a first. I say a first and a third next year.
I like it. And they part ways like Moses parted the goddamn sea.
Jeff Bergstorm, should we be worried about Caleb Williams? Would you fire Eberflus tonight if you own the Bears? No, I'm not going to fire somebody in the middle of the season. Do what? You should have made that move last year. Or the offseason, Ocho. You know you had the number 1 pick. You know you was taking a quarterback. Yeah. So
hold on. Not only taking a quarterback, you're taking the number 1 pick, right? So they're gonna be ups and downs. I would hope ownership understands that upstairs. They ain't gonna be all hunky-dory and peaches and cream. They're gonna be some ups, they're gonna be some downs, some trials and tribulations that you're gonna have to deal with the rookie quarterback. Yes. You need a year, maybe 2. Now, once you hit that third year, that should make it a break year. Things should have improved tremendously, and some of the mistakes you he made in year one and year
Uh-huh.
two should be gone. Mistakes are going to happen, but it should be
Minimal.
to a
Yes,
limit.
I agree.
Yeah, very minimal. Very minimal. Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite 85. He's a Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the legendary Liberty City Pro Bowler, All Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every subscriber counts, and we thank you for counting. Check out Shea by Laportier. We have it in stock. And if you can't find it in a city or a state near you, with the holidays coming, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, make sure you get your bottle of Shea by Laportier, and we'll have it to you by the holidays. Check out my clothing company, 84. Our new release just dropped last week. I was hell when I was well shirt. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. And t-shirts drop. The black nightcap hoodies. And by popular demand, stay with me now. You guys wanted that. We placed that on the back of a hoodie. And, of course, our bestseller, which is the Unc and Ocho tees. We got a lot of requests for the Ocho Unc tees in black. So guess what? We dropped those on Friday. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. The Vikings ended the two-game losing streak, 21-13 winners over the Colts. The Falcons defeat the Cowboys. Dak leaves in the third quarter with a hamstring injury. Falcons win 27-21, dropped the Cowboys to 3-5. Zeke was bench made inactive because of some tardiness and missed meetings. Ravens blow out the Broncos 41-10. Lamar Jackson was perfect, 16 of 19, 280, 3 passing touchdowns. Derrick Henry rushes for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Lions defeat the Packers 24-14. Sole possession of first in the NFC North with a 7-run record. Eagles defeat the Jags 28-23. Saquon hits the move of the day. Back was Hurdle, 14-yard Devontae Smith one-handed touchdown as they hang on to beat the Eagles 28-23. Panthers stunned the Saints 23-22. Chris Olave was stretching off the field, but his brother tweeted he's in good spirits. He's moving. And so that's great news to hear. What else we got here, Ocho? Bengals defeat the Raiders 41-24. Commanders defeat the Giants 27-22. Chargers blow out the Browns 27-10. Rams walk it off in overtime 26-20 over Seahawks. And the Bills defeat the Dolphins 30-27 on a 61-yard field goal by Tyler Bass as they win 30-27. The Raiders fire their OC, O-line coach, and quarterback coach. Titans beat the Patriots in overtime 2017. And that's our show for the evening. We'll see you tomorrow night after the game. The Bucs take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We are out.
I'm going to see y'all. I love you.